everybody. Let's do some more geometric sequence. I'm on page 29 and we're going to do number 7. It's got a little bit of everything having to do with geometric sequence. Jenny's rabbit has grown fat. It weighs 5.5 kilograms and she would like it to weigh 3 kilograms. She sets target weight losses of 0.2 kg for the first month, 0.18 kgs for the second month, and 0.162 kgs for the third, and so on. How much weight should the rabbit lose during the 6th month? Well, we're doing the geometric general term here, so there's 3 variables that we need, right? We need an a, which is the first term, and we've got that right here. This sequence is going from 0.2 to 0.18 to 0.162. So it's not a common difference. It's a common ratio, and we got to figure out what that ratio is because that's our variable r. So as it goes from 0.2 to 0.18, well, what's that difference? 0.2 minus 0.18. So it reduces by 0.02, and 0.02 out of 0.2 is 0.1. So if it's losing 0.1 of its weight, that means 0.9 of its weight is remaining. So that means our common ratio is 0.9. So we've got r equals 0.9, and we've got an a of 0.2, and we can see if we read problem A here, how much weight should the rabbit lose during the 6th month? We've got a n of 6 right here. So let's plug these 3 things into our geometric general term. So we've got t 6 equals, so we start with a, that's 0.2, and then we multiply that by r, which is 0.9, and that is raised to the power of n minus 1. Well, 6 minus 1 is 5, so let's put that right in. So let's go to the calculator. We've got 0.2 times 0.9 raised to the power of 5. And that gives us our answer, which is 0.1181 kilograms. That's how much it loses during the 6th month. Okay, part B. What should the rabbit weigh at the end of the 6th month? Okay, so what we've got to consider now is, well, how much did the rabbit lose during the 1st month and the 2nd month and the 3rd month, and so on. So what they're talking about here is finding the sum, because we've got to find out how much it lost in each of those months. So we're going to use this sum formula here. So sum through 6 months, we start with a, 0.2, and then we got a parentheses, 1 minus r, which is 0.9, and that's raised to the n power, and here is 6. And that's all over 1 minus r, so that's 1 minus 0.9. All right, let's do a little simplifying in this numerator and denominator. So we've got 0.2, and that's going to be times. Let's see what we can get out of this parentheses here. We've got 1 minus 0.9 to the power of 6. That gives us 0.468559 in there. So we've got 0.468559, and that's all over 1 minus 0.9. That's just 0.1. All right, so let's go ahead and find this sum, and that's going to be how much the weight the rabbit has lost. So we've got 0.2 times 0.468559 divided by 0.1, and that gives us 0.937, 0.937118 kilograms. That's how much the rabbit has lost. That's not what they're asking, is it, though? They're asking what should the rabbit weigh at the end of the 6 months. So we've got to do our, we got to start at 5.5. So we've got to do 5.5 minus 0.937118, and that's going to give us 4.5629 is how much the rabbit weighs. 4.5629 kgs. That's how much the rabbit should weigh after 6 months. Part C. Will the rabbit ever reach the target weight? Explain your reasoning. Well, you can see that the rabbit is losing less and less as each month goes by. Eventually, the rabbit will hardly be losing any weight, won't he? And in fact, there'll be a limit to how much weight the rabbit can lose. And we can find that limit by using this last formula right here, sum to infinity. So that's the maximum amount that the sum of this series can reach. So it's a simple one. Sum to infinity equals, so we got a in our numerator. So that's 0.2. And we divide it by 1 minus r. Well, that's just 0.1. Well, that was easy. 0.2 over 0.1 is just 2. So the most the rabbit can ever lose, even if he was to keep losing each month infinitely, is only 2 kgs. So what weight would that put him at? Well, 5.5 that he starts with minus 2 is 3.5. So our target weight was 3 kilograms. So the answer is no. The rabbit can never reach the target weight. That's too bad. Okay, I will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.